upcoming Godzilla movie is about to descend on us in the MonsterVerse cinematic universe. The Titans are about to reunite in what seems to be a war on Earth. Circulating around the internet is this upcoming movie called Godzilla 3 Titan War. Though there's still no official word from Legendary Pictures or Warner Brothers, does not change the fact that fans are buzzing to know what they're gonna hit us up on next. One of the few things that was made known to the public is that in the year 2024, specifically on March 15th, that this new Godzilla movie will be released, which was announced in the official Twitter of the MonsterVerse cinematic universe. It has been stated that Adam Wingard will return to the helm of director in this upcoming sequel, with Dan Stevens, the guy who was the voice of Beast in the live-action version of the Disney classic Beauty and the Beast, being casted as the lead character. It has also been said that filming had already begun in this summer in Australia. Pretty much right there is all the information that had been leaked out to the audience in this part of the video, with all the speculation and theorization with the information that has been given, and plus the possible hints from the previous MonsterVerse films into how it will possibly shape this unnamed sequel. So if anything, take these with a grain of salt, because these are all theories at this point, and very interesting ones at that. Though various news media outlets have called the unnamed sequel as Godzilla vs. Kong 2 or Godzilla 3 for that matter, it's still unknown which monsters will be appearing. Of course, the giant radioactive dinosaur will be said to appear and give us fans that awesome fighting as per usual. There is still no information regarding what role Godzilla will play. Will he now act as the villain or the good guy again? Another theory circulating among the fans is the movie being centered around Kong, which would make it the third movie that Kong will be featured as the main monster, or Kaiju. Between the two, Kong is viewed as the more sympathetic or emotional character than Godzilla, as the giant ape was really in the driver's seat when it came to the few emotional beats of the Godzilla vs. Kong movie. Because the filming is set in Australia, the film will most likely center a return to Hollow Earth. Fans and audiences in general have only been given rather snippets or breadcrumbs as to what the strange place is. While it was shown in Godzilla vs. Kong, it was not much explored besides the method of transportation in getting into the place or showcasing the few creatures that reside in the Hollow Earth, such as the Warbats and the Hellhawks, and everyone's favorite Hollow Earth lizard that the fandom called Doug.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
With Kong now ruling over Hollow Earth, audiences can expect more world building to be done within the Hollow Earth, and have more answers to the questions on our heads when we first saw it. This will also give more room for other Kaiju to appear. The excitement is literally in the air if this is true. Naturally, new ones will be designed and be slated to appear to showcase more of life in the Hollow Earth. So for those who are hoping some familiar Kaijus to show up like Rodan, Mothra, Methuselah, and Behemoth, it'll take some time for some confirmation. There have been no reports yet of how Dan Stevens' character will turn out to be. He could be either an affiliate of Monarch or an entirely different group that is dedicated to the Hollow Earth. Though audiences should not also expect quite too much, since the MonsterVerse has a track record for having shallow human characters, with a few great exceptions since the focus is usually on the monsters and not the humans. The production is still working on making it a perfect balance of monsters and human showcase. The audience is picky indeed on that bit, but even in this world of giant monsters, the story will definitely need a human character that has to be at least likable to follow around and to give perspective and scale to the strange and new world of Hollow Earth. Because there's no way we can understand a bunch of monsters talking, or can we? With the title of Titan War floating around the internet, there might be directions hinting towards a war, obviously between titans. Now, Godzilla vs. Kong once hinted at a war that the species of Godzilla and Kong once had a war with each other, and while that wasn't exactly explored, it could be brought into light once again. However, with the title being Titan War, perhaps this is a different war that the writers of the movie are talking about.
My God,
It may feature old or new titans, or old ones from Toho. Who knows at this point? It's still very early into the filmmaking process. Now this section of the video will explain more speculation as to which characters will be a good fit for the coming film. So take these with a grain of salt, because all these are just theories at this point. The antagonist for the film, Titan or Human, has also not been announced yet. However, there's still one human antagonist that is still at large. Alan Jonah, who was last seen in The King of the Monsters, selling that King Ghidorah head, which was later turned into Mechagodzilla, is still actually out there. There haven't been any reports of whether Charles Dance, the actor for Jonah, if he would return to the Monsterverse. If there's anything that would interest the eco-terrorist, the mere existence of the Hollow Earth is ripe with many unknown monsters and resources that can align well with Jonah's interests to end the human race. So if there's a good time and fit for Jonah to be back in the story, that movie could be this one. And perhaps we all can hope that his backstory that had been told in the King of the Monsters novelization will be more explored in the coming film. Maybe he could release another Titan again that will challenge Godzilla's authority, which in turn would lead into this so-called Titan War. He has released Titans before alongside Emma Russell in the past, so if there's a possibility that unleashing a Titan War, a chaos that will lead to millions of lives being lost, can end humanity once and for all, Alan Jonah will be there to see it through. Another possible character that can most likely return is Gia. Since this movie is definitely looking like it's centering around Kong, the odds of Gia having an appearance is high. She's the human that Kong is very connected to. Heck, they even communicate to each other with sign language. And with how likable Gia was as a character to follow around, she'd be a good choice to bring back. Another character that has the same chances of returning is Rebecca Hall's Eileen Andrews. Basically, you can bet the majority of the characters that were Team Kong in the last movie have a high chance in coming back. Maybe Skarsgård will come back since his character was obsessed within the Hollow Earth at some point, and now that it's a place ripe for exploring, it would be a shame to leave him out. Who knows, there might be even more some character development in store. Bernie Hayes might be another good one to bring back. Information about the Hollow Earth can skyrocket for his podcast called Titan Truth. There wasn't really much to explore about Bernie in the last movie, other than he had once worked for Apex Cybernetics and that he had lost his wife. So maybe an exploration under the Hollow Earth would be a good way to flesh out his character more. Another good character that isn't always bad to bring back would be Kyle Chandler's Mark Russell. An appearance or more from him would make sense since he's a member of Monarch, and that organization could be looking to explore the Hollow Earth. And if Godzilla goes down into the Hollow Earth, Monarch, and in this case Mark, will not be far behind to monitor the Alpha Titan's movements. There's still a lot to explore about Mark's character, and he was a pretty good character to follow along during the King of Monsters. So having him back will definitely not be a bad choice. The Titan War definitely is asking you to crush that like button, subscribe, and kill that bell icon. Gotta be notified of any future videos and more of the latest updates on the upcoming movie that is definitely gonna shake our cores.